Hello everybody and welcome back to Chellington 17. I hope you had a fantastic Christmas. We're going to continue today with our harvest. In fact, we're going to finish it. But at the same time, we're going to work in field 20 as well, because I don't think we need to do another full video of harvesting. It would get a bit boring. At the same time though, we don't want to do a full video of mowing, as we've already done that field. So we're going to mix things up a bit. We're going to do plenty of stuff today. Just realised we've got a lot of eggs here. So we'll pick them up, and then next time we're near the sell point, we will sell them. So we've got our JCB here, and we are going to attach the mowers to it, as it does have a 3-point linkage on the front, and a front PTO. I think I put the front one in there first, so we need to pick the rear one up first. But this should be a good tractor for the job. Now we're not just going to do this. We need to also... Oh, actually, I know what I've done. We've got both on here. But we're not going to do it this way. We are going to put the front mower on the front. Yeah. Yes, what I was going to say is we're going to also have the tedder as well. Even though you would obviously let it dry out. You let the sun dry one side out first. The reason we're doing this quickly is because we have already cut this field once, and because we had to restart as there was a new version of the map, we lost that progress, so I don't want to keep going back to the same thing. Just going to get through this very quickly. But everyone's usually up for a bit of mowing. I like doing a lot of mowing, so mowing is fun. We're going to need 2 tractors for this job though. I think our voucher just there will be a good choice, especially as I don't think we have another tractor. Now this is Interactive Chellington, and this wasn't actually requested for today. It's just as there has been a break, I did take a 1-day break or 2-day break. I didn't really have time to ask everybody. What's going on here? Something not right. There we go. Weird. He's still stuck. Reattach. Oh dear. There we go. Good. I've lost my train of thought now. Yes, the interactive. That's what I was talking about. Yes, I would usually have the interactive video, but yeah, it just wasn't really going to work out for this week. So sorry about that. But today you can vote once again. I just need to think of things that you can vote for. Yes. Shall we bale field 20? Shall we seed field 11? Or shall we... Let me think about this. Oh yeah, we can't seed field 11. That's not going to be possible. I suppose it would be actually, if we move the bales first. So yes, we can either bale field 20, move the bales from field 11 and then seed that field, or we can do some contracting work in any field at all. It doesn't really matter which one, just as long as it has contracting. So here we are. The grain tank is full in one of the harvesters. I think they're both very close to full actually. So we're just going to have to jump over there. Just teleport across. Yes, the case combine is totally full. So once we have unloaded both of them, we'll have to go and sell this trailer load. By then we'll probably have to unload the combines again. So this is going to be quite difficult, doing 2 jobs at exactly the same time. But it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be hopefully quite good. But either way, both these jobs need to be completed. So let's just get on with it. Except the annoying thing is, this harvester in particular always seems to be facing the wrong way when it's full. It's very frustrating. It must be to do with the timing. The timing is obviously messed up. If we'd started it going the other way, it probably wouldn't do this. If we didn't have crop destruction, it wouldn't be an issue. But I quite like crop destruction. Although it wouldn't necessarily destroy the crop, it would just flatten it. So I don't know. Oh yeah, interestingly, we have this is a negative note by the way. We have just lost £20,000. I think it was before the video. But yeah, £20,000 disappeared from the bank account. It must have been maintenance fees. But oh joy as usual. things don't usually go too well. It feels like I'm playing on hard mode, but we're not. I think it's because we have very big machinery. Right, so that is empty. We have a little bit of space left in here, 18% left in the trailer. So we'll try and unload this one, but it's not going to get too far. But as you can see, they're getting on very well. The case is almost finished. This one over here is, well, it's a fair chunk of the field, that, but it's getting there. But yeah, if we can get this finished today, and also if we can get field 20 cut and turned over, tedded, that would be fantastic. Oh, you're facing the wrong way too. Only just, but you are. We'll put a bit more in the back. Yeah, so how did everyone's Christmas go? Was it a success? I'm pleased to say that mine was. Hopefully everybody else's was as well. It's always nice when stuff goes smoothly. Unlike on these videos, when we always fail. Or I should probably say, when I always fail, but still. Let's go. We're full. Yeah, you can definitely feel the weight. That's feeling heavy. Yesterday, I published a video of my brand new computer unboxing, so if you're interested in that, you can take a look. Just search through my videos and you should see it. It was only published yesterday, so it's not exactly a long time ago. Whoa, what is this? Rush hour? I shouldn't have pulled out. Wait for this car. Quick, because that one's going to cut in front of our trailer. Oh, you terrible... Well, I probably shouldn't say you terrible driver. I was the terrible driver, and now we have totally smashed their car up. Oh, good. So, adding to our tally of accidents and incidents while cutting this field, we've got quite a few. We have already ploughed through the back garden of one of the houses. I think it was the Case Combine that decided to go and greet the residents in their lounge with their header. And then we've just gone and, yeah, we've just gone and taken the front of a car. Oh, and that was almost another incident there as well. Losing traction. So yeah, we don't exactly have a great track record for success. We actually have a pretty good track record of destruction. Still, here we are, nonetheless, with only a few car parts stuck under the rear trailer tyres. And the money for this is going to be fairly poor. In fact, it's got so excited this track that it's deciding to do a bit of a jig. But yeah, that is fairly disappointing. 16,000. Although, I say this in every time, if it was 16,000 going into your pocket, it's not like you're going to complain. It's just we know it could be better. It could certainly be better. Right, so we'll finish unloading the Fent, and then we'll go back to field 20. Except, of course, the Case Combine could be once again full. It is quite likely. Oh joy, we've just lost another £1,245 due to the worker fees. It's not like we can really avoid it though. Also, I think both the harvesters have now stopped. The case has stopped because it's reached the top there. And, oh, the Fent is still going just about. But it needn't bother. It's only going to get stuck. So we'll pull this back on track, and then we will bring the Case Combine down here. But yeah, I suppose actually doing this ourselves would have been easier. But then we wouldn't have got the other field done, so the worker is just going to have to do its best. And yes, that is 77% full as well. Well, we can't go too far across, otherwise it's going to get very confused, but at least we now know roughly which angle it goes at. So if we start it here, it's going to adjust itself, so hopefully, yeah, that's not too bad. It shouldn't get too confused at that. So let's unload the Fent. Ideally before it turns around, but I don't know if we'll be able to. You know, I'm going to be quite pleased when we see the back of this harvest. It has actually taken a lot less time than I thought. However, it has been more stressful than it had to be. Come on. Intelligent worker. Yeah, that'll do. We'll then just unload the case again, just to make sure. They're going to meet up in the middle, but that's okay. Yeah, the case is already virtually full. But looking at it, we should fit the rest of this field into this trailer load. So we can finally continue with field 20. It's about time. And that should do it for the case. Yep, there we go. Stop it there. And finally, we can unfold these mowers for the second time in, what, 3 weeks? 2 weeks? Not too sure exactly. But we also need to have the tedder going as well. So if we can unfold this, that would be fantastic. Never used this before, but I believe it is a reskin. Right. Okay, set that worker. It's already set. No wonder our bill was so high. Engine, of course. And off we go. And yes, that does seem to be working well. Fantastic. Something has actually gone to plan. But you can't really mess it up. How on earth would you mess up doing this job? That would be some achievement. Still, it's not a very big field, so this will be done in no time at all. And yeah, although it's really good that the map has been updated, that is the reason why we've had to do it again. But still, it's not too bad. If it was the big field over there, what number is it? Field number 18. Then it would be a little bit more disheartening, but yeah, it's okay. It's just a tiny field. Having said that, I did have to do field 18 again. As before I had, I don't know the technical word for it, basically a power supply which keeps your computer going if you have a power cut, which I do now have. Brilliant device, but yeah, obviously that happened before that and I lost everything because I was stupid enough not to save. I got carried away, just mowing away, and about 2 hours later, oh look, we've just had a power cut, and yeah, I lost everything. It was awful, so I had to do it all again. That was a tough job, but hopefully I'll never lose my progress again. I'm hoping. Where's the worker? It's either going very slow, which would make sense, or it is lost. No, it's following. Good. So yes, I'm going to continue here, and I will see you in a second. As you'll probably know, the fantastic Cobra Park Farm is out for 2017 now, which I really, really want to be playing. But obviously the schedule is fairly packed full. Now Goldcrest Valley is going to be ending incredibly soon. I did say episode 50, but it might be 45 just because it is tailing off a bit, that series. Sort of... Why is Helper D doing that? Yeah, anyway, I was going to say, it is... I'm just forgetting stuff to do because there isn't really much to do. So maybe transferring over to Cobra Park Farm would be a good thing to do, hopefully. Helper D needs help. Who is Helper D? Helper D. Ah, hello Helper D. You better stop. You finish the job, Case. Yeah, so as we saw there, the harvest has pretty much finished. But yes, please do give me your suggestions and stuff, or your opinions on stopping Goldcrest Valley early to do Corbel Park Farm. It is such a good map, you see. I don't want to be missing out on it. I did so many episodes for 15. I won't do as many for 17 just because I have already done loads, but I definitely want to do some. Same with Chellington, really. This series isn't going to be huge because I've already done loads of episodes on 15. But yeah, it's just like a taster again. A taster of what it's like on 17. So this series here will probably be about 20 episodes. Same with Corbel Park Farm, maybe 20 or 30. So yeah, just let me know. Shall we stop Goldcrest Valley at 45? Or shall we stop it at 50? It's up to you. But yeah, the sooner we get onto Corbel Park Farm, the better. I think a lot of people have actually noticed that I have been finding it hard to find a decent job to do in Goldcrest Valley. Like, I did get a comment not too long ago saying, in this episode you basically just walked about and that was it, and it was pretty much true. I was trying to find stuff to do. I think we've seen the best episodes, to be honest, of Goldcrest Valley. This is looking really good. Nice, turned over, dry grass, dry already. It's incredible, this sun. Very intense. Helper D still seems to have issues. Who is Helper D? That is weird. Because we've got Helper J here. If it was this worker here, I'd sort of understand it, although it shouldn't be blocked. But Helper D doesn't even seem to exist. It must have been one of the harvesters. Oh, I'm losing track. There we go. I managed to stop it from flashing up that weird Helper D message. So that's all good. Better not clash here. Pretty close. But yeah, I'll just get the bits I've missed and then we will be finished. The last thing to do will be to unload the combine harvesters, sell the final load and see how much money we made by the end, which wasn't very much, but we do still have more than what we used to have. So yeah, things are okay. Now I've got an increasing number of comments saying your voice sounds different. Don't worry, I haven't changed my voice box, it is the microphone. It's my old microphone I'm running through at the moment, and there is a bit of an echo. This is because of the positioning of it. I've got some new studio foam to put on the wall, and this will dampen the echo. So fairly soon I will sound like what I used to. It's weird how the position in the room can change your voice. Right, that's done. We now just need to go over to the tractor. The workers have missed a tiny bit, but it's okay. It's a huge field. Obviously in real life you'd pick up everything, but as this is worth so little, it's hardly going to make a difference. Go for the fence first. I'm hoping this is all going to fit in. It's going to be pretty tight, as they're both close to full. The fence about 77% full, I think. And the case must be pretty much there. Hang on, no, that's not 77%. I need the inspector mod, desperately. Must have been about 50. So we'll finish this off, then do the case, and then that will be the end. But yeah, as I say, I'm kind of pleased to see the end of it. We've done way too much combine harvesting recently. Plus, it has been a big field, so yeah, it's huge. We do need to do a different job. And there we go. The case, we'll put the rest of this in the back of the trailer. Already way too much in the front. Or actually, way too much in the middle. But if we can fit it all in, that would be ideal. Is it going to be annoying and just leave like 1% in the harvester? That would be very frustrating, but I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, unless I've just gone too far forward. No, So we have 9% remaining. Space, that is. That's pretty good. Okay, let's go to the store. That's quite a nice field just here. Field 13. Oh, weird. Yeah. If we could ever afford it, we could buy field 13, but I think really in this Let's Play, buying fields is probably going to be out of the question, as most of our money has gone into the machinery rather than the land. But still, I do like to have expensive machinery. Probably not the best financial idea to have, but it just looks good, and it's obviously very reliable too. Having said that, some older equipment is also very reliable. Some of it's terrible, but that's just the way stuff is. So we'll sell it, get whatever money we can for it. But having said that, it is still almost a full trailer. So it should still be about, well, we're going to lose some money because we've already sold some this hour, or in the last few hours. Or actually, because we're playing in real time, in the last few minutes. So it'll probably be about 12 or 13,000, I would hope. If it's less, that's disappointing. I'm going to go with 12,000, just to play it safe. Let's see. Well, it seems to be going up quite quickly. It could be worse. Come on, 12,000 or more. Wow, that wasn't too far off. It was almost 13,000, but still, I'm happy with that. Anyway, we're going to leave this video here because we have done enough harvesting for many weeks. So we'll turn it off, and yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and we will return tomorrow, actually, for the next episode on Chellington. Oh yes, and if you haven't voted yet, please do for the next job. If you are unaware of how to do it, on the top right hand corner of the screen in the video, you should see like an I in a circle, the letter I. Click on that, and that's where the vote is. Anyway, thanks again, and see you again soon. Bye for now.